There you go. Okay, so I don't feel like I have an overabundance for you. I'm not exactly sure who you're looking to connect to. I can also do some cards for you. I am going to start with, I have a dog walking around here. I do not believe this dog is yours. It is a lab. A black lab. Okay, it's somebody for you though. Yeah, so just write it down. The dog's name is Toby.
What the heck?
Has been here since last night.
Are you kidding?
No. And I know it's for you because the woman I'm channeling for later on tonight, I have her people separate already. Like they're standing back waiting. But this lab is still circling us. So somebody you know lost a black lab. I feel like it's an older lab because I see white on the face. So I'm going to start by telling you that somebody is calling you their little darling.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm sorry. That's what's happening. So it's a man, and he's referring to you as my little darling, and he's showing me a lot of love. He's also saying that he's sorry that he left. He's sorry that he left. He's actually doing something to your forehead. I don't know what he's trying to do to your forehead. Did he do something like to your
Buddha
forehead?
bless?
What is that?
He always used to come up to me like, Buddha bless.
Oh, all right, yes, I feel like he wants to hit you, but I'm like... And then he actually told me to get up and do it, and I said, I'm not doing that. And then Okay, he's telling me he died 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? In February? Okay. Like the 25th? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. His name is... It's funny because I feel like almost like he likes to kid around with me a little bit. I know it's an M initial. Don't tell me anything unless I ask.
Okay.
I know he's young. He's telling me he was I'm going to say late 40s, early 50s is what he was. His name is Matt. And this would be your uncle. Is this your uncle? Okay. Yeah. He said, oh no, he just lets me know I am not her uncle. I am her godfather.
Shut up.
/ Well, he makes me feel like he's like your brother, though. I just feel like there's a really closeness there. Is that who you wanted to connect with? Okay. He's telling you to stop crying. Actually, he keeps telling me to go up to you and do that. I'm like, I'm not doing that. He wants you to know that he sends you birds. He sends you hawks.
It's terrible. I'm freaking afraid of birds.
Okay, well, he's going to send you hawks or eagles. I feel like they're big birds. Not like a little blue jay or a cardinal, nothing pretty. You're going to get either a hawk or you're going to get an eagle. So if you haven't been seeing them, where do you live? Do you live...
In Florida.
Oh, so I don't know if they have... I see a hawk now and then, but look out for the hawks and the eagles. He's going to send you, big birds, he makes me feel. Did he have a tattoo? It was like a cartoon or something. Because he's trying to show me the cartoon or a tattoo. I know it's on his chest. I'm not sure what side. What's the cartoon of?
I honestly...
Is it like a man or something, though?
Yeah,
It's like a character, right?
I honestly can't really remember it all too well. He has tattoos.
Yeah, because it's this one that you...
I don't know. He had one on his chest, but I feel like it was maybe...
I feel like it's like a head.
Grim Reaper.
Maybe, I don't know.
He's crazy, so...
Yeah.
I know he had a Grim Reaper. I just don't know which one it was.
All right, because he's got a little... I feel like it's a man, though. I don't know. I see a big round thing. And he's trying to get in closer. I'm I ain't figuring it out.
Oh my God.
He wants you to know that he knows that you love and miss him. He knows you love and miss him. I will tell you, he is... All right, who would be Carol?
My Graham.
Okay. She's coming through.
Oh my God.
She's coming through. Carol. I don't know if these are his siblings or her siblings. Who would be...
Oh God.
Who would be Mary?
It's his sister. My Graham's daughter.
Oh, wait, and how about Ted?
Yeah.
Or Ed? Or, it's either Ted or Ed.
Ted. His name's Edward, but we call him Ted.
Okay, so no, they're together.
Oh my God.
They're together. Yeah, Ted. Ed. Is there another Ed, though? somewhere?
That's my grandfather's name.
Okay.
But he wasn't around much, so.
Okay.
He was named after him.
Okay. So he's showing me the number 10.
10?
I don't know what that stands for.
Who's showing you that?
Your uncle.
My Uncle Matt?
It's so I don't know. I would write it down. 10 stands for something. It's either 10 of something. It's 10 meaning October, or it's 10 meaning the date.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if he'll. I doodle and I'll like write. Actually, he wants me to write initials now. He's showing me K, the initial K, but he's counting to 4 to me.
4.
So do you understand what that is? I'm thinking that it's K names and there's 4 of them.
Oh.
Because he just said K, and then he counted to 4 to me.
Yeah.
So who would those be to him?
So he's my dad's brother. My dad's one of 10, so
Okay.
there's 10 siblings. Carrie, Kyle, Carol, Kelly.
All right, don't tell me the rest. Okay, so that's the 4 Ks. Okay, who would be the S? There's an S, there's a C,
My dad.
and an M.
Yeah, how the hell?
Is that Steve? Who's Steve?
Sean.
All right, who's Steve?
Steve?
Does he have a friend, Steve? All right, I'd write that down. He's talking about a Steve. Now, were you like the closest to him? Was he at your house a lot? Yeah, because he's telling me he went to your house a lot. Like he was there a lot.
All the time.
Like it almost was like not
His
to
home.
see him there was kind of like very upsetting for you. Like to not have him there or not to come home and see him there or wake up and see him there. But I just feel like he was like another
always
member.
say that.
I feel like he's another member of, and he knows that, and he is there. He is insisting that you know he is there. I have somebody else trying to come in right now. I'm not going to push your uncle away,
Okay.
but do you know a Kyle?
Yeah. Is she dead?
No, I feel like it's a man.
Oh.
Brady?
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
My sister dated him for years.
Okay, is that something that should come through for messages for you? Or
He was like a brother to me during those times that they
so
dated.
he wants to connect to somebody though. Can you do that for him or no?
I can.
I don't want to put pressure on
No.
you to do it.
Okay.
You are young. I mean, a lot of times I'm just like, hey, look, you gotta give these messages.
Oh,
But you're
that's
young.
fine. Yeah.
Okay, so what's 40? The number 40. Cal's your grandmother?
Yeah.
Okay, she just said 40 plus.
40 plus.
So did she die young or okay, then that might be a number.
Okay.
Is there 40 of something or is there like 10, 20, 30, 40? Or is somebody celebrating a 40th birthday? She's telling me it's like she's counting. She's counting from 1 and she's going to 40, but she wants to go further is what she's showing me.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Okay, so I would just write that. Just put like 40 plus because that means something. What it means, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure.
Okay.
40 plus. Is it her grandkids? Because she just said to me she's so proud.
Probably.
She had like a lot of them. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because she wants to keep counting, and I'm like, no.
Oh, God. She's probably counting the future ones we don't know about.
Yeah, well, because she's just like 1, 2, you know, like counting, and I'm like, okay.
yeah.
And she got to 40.
I actually tried counting all my cousins the other day, and I couldn't
Okay,
do
well,
it.
then maybe she's just validating she knew you were doing that because she's telling me to write 40 plus. So now, were you close with her? 'Cause she's
I
talking.
mean, I was close with her. My dad.
She's talking about September.
Okay.
Did she pass in September? Is that her birthday?
Birthday.
And now she just showed me the Twin Towers, which is 11 to me.
Oh,
So
my God.
she either died 9/11 or she died in 2011
I think it was actually 2011.
is when she died. Okay. Because when they showed me the Twin Towers, that's 11 to me.
Can I
'Cause-
just tell you something about
Sure.
9/11 though?
Sure.
I look at that clock every day at 9/11.
okay.
Every single day.
That might be, maybe that's something else she's trying to say. I feel like it's a date, but they are good with numbers, like putting numbers up. Or like
All
if
the
you
time.
wake up and you see like a 3, and you're like, And then it's like 3:33. And then it's 3:23. It's any kind of 3.
Today, so 9/11, 11/11, 1/11, 3/11.
So know that that's her then. Then that's going to be her. I'm sorry, that's my husband. You so know that that's her then. Who would be the R initial and the A initial? R-A.
R and A.
Yeah.
Alive?
No.
Passed?
They greeted her, is what she's telling me. Did she have siblings or?
I wouldn't know their names, to be honest.
Okay, so I would just write it. R and A.
And A greeted her.
Yeah, your uncle just said that he knows you miss him with your whole heart, he just said to me. He just showed me like a whole heart and said with her whole heart. Make sure you tell her like that. So he knows you miss him with your whole heart and that you love him with your whole heart. Why does it keep making me do whole heart?
Can I show you something?
Sure. Yeah, because he's like whole.
This is his handwriting.
Oh my God, my little darling, I love him to shoot. Oh my God. Oh. He's good, honey. He's good. That's validating he's here, sweetheart. Oh. So you got that in honor of him. Oh my God. So that's what he's trying to tell you. That he knows about it and he loves it. He's trying to comfort you. But at the same time, he's trying to give you those things on the head. I don't understand. Was he a jokester?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because he's like hugging you, but I feel like at the same time he wants to like do that to you. And I'm like, and I'm telling him I'm certainly not doing that because he's like, before she leaves, you're going to do that. I'm like, I am not doing that. So just know he wants me to do that. I won't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so your grandmother is talking about where she died. She is happy about where she died.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you know where she died, but she wants it known that she's happy where she died. But then on another hand, I don't know if she's trying to say she died at home or she died in a nursing home because she's showing me Catholic Memorial Home in Fall River. And that is where my husband's grandmother used to volunteer. So that's how I know what that nursing home is. So I don't know if she worked there. Did she work? Was she a nurse or a CNA or something?
No.
Did she volunteer there? Like,
all I remember of my grand, I don't know what she did for work at all. She didn't die in a nursing home.
she died at home?
She died she was living with my aunt at the time.
Okay, so she's happy about where she died. Why she's bringing up Catholic Memorial, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did she do like a rehab there in between or something?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I was younger, so I don't think they got too involved with telling me all those things.
All right. And this dog is still circling. So this dog might actually be somebody that your uncle knows, maybe.
Well,
So I don't know how you could find that out. Maybe your
uncle-
dad? Would your dad know?
Maybe I could ask, and the dog's name was Toby.
Toby. Definitely Toby because he's been with me all day. Toby, yeah.
Is he a crazy dog?
No, I feel like whoever owned him loved him so much. I feel like it was like almost like losing a child. And I think that's why he's around. But he lived old. It's not like he was young when he died or anything. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know who he belonged to.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know who he belonged to. All right, so I'm going to move over to Kyle right now.
Okay.
He's showing me balloons. I feel like balloons were sent to heaven for him. Like,
At his funeral.
Oh, they did it at the funeral? Okay. So, now your uncle's not telling me how he died, though. How did he die?
My uncle. We found.
Because I just asked him, how did you die? And he just said to me, just tell him I'm sorry for leaving. So I feel like it might be...
You can say it.
Is it self-inflicted?
I've always wondered that. We didn't find him until days later.
Okay.
Because he was the type, he was always around. He would always call. No one, any of us didn't hear from him for a couple days. So my aunt, his sister, went to his apartment and he wasn't answering the door. So she called his landlord and they found him. So, but I think it was just his medication.
So...
Because his autopsy came back fentanyl.
What did it come back?
Fentanyl.
And that's what, the medication he was on?
That's his pain medication, yeah.
Okay. Because he's telling me it was self-inflicted, but he's sorry. So what I can tell you is I don't feel it's intentional.
Yeah.
I don't feel it was intentional. But he does say like it was self-inflicted. So
Yeah.
I think maybe he took too much. Or did he drink too? Could he have been drinking and taking the pills? I feel like it was stupid. How he died was stupid, in
Yeah.
other words. It wasn't like he tried.
Because he was mixing because there was crushed Xanax on his table
Okay.
when the cops went in, and then his autopsy said fentanyl, so it's deadly combination right there.
Yeah, okay. So just to know he didn't want to pass. He didn't mean to pass, and he's very apologetic. Very apologetic. He didn't want to hurt anyone. He didn't want to hurt you, is what he's telling me. So it was self-inflicted. There's no one to blame except for himself.
Right.
And it was an unnecessary thing. Who has the motorcycle? Is that Kyle?
Yeah.
Did he cut here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know who he wants to like reach out. Oh, he just said to me. Who's Dawn?
His mom.
Okay. Is there a way to get messages to her?
I can.
Okay. Do you think she's open to this? I don't want to open up something that's...
It's funny because she gets so mad when he doesn't show her signs, I've heard, because his siblings get signs, but she's like, he's not giving me any signs.
Okay. So, Dawn. Okay. And he died about, like, maybe 3 years ago. Did he die on New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said New Year's he died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did he ride a motorcycle then?
He did.
Okay. He's trying to show me where he works or something. I know he cut here.
Yeah.
He showed me that, but I feel like he's taking me like to the island.
To
Like
he was
Portsmouth.
in Rhode Island somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I feel like he's taking me like Portsmouth, Newport or something.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
think
young.
it
He's
one
telling
of
me he
those-
was like 28 years old.
Yeah, he was. Oh my god. You're gonna get a lot of people that want to come see you now. The whole Brady family's crazy.
Yeah, don't send anyone that really doesn't have anyone. I had a few people come just to check me out, and I'm like, and I canceled.
Yeah.
I was like, listen to me.
I saw that post.
Yeah.
That
I was
Nicole had put up.
Yeah,
saying,
I'm like, oh, I'm all set. Yeah, no, and then I put something because I don't fool around. To me, this is very personal. To me,
Yeah.
this is, I lost a daughter. I lost my mom. I know pain. So this is my way of helping, and for a long time I kept it a secret. I just started doing it now because people are like, oh, you could help so many people, and I have been. So then I said, well, it's either that or, go to work. But, yeah, it's just not, Okay, so he makes me feel like I'm shot. Like right here, like center. But he shows me like a knife too, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he had a knife,
No.
but I feel like
He got
maybe.
shot and stabbed.
Oh my God.
2 different people.
But this is what killed him.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know already, it was.
The shot.
Yeah. He's okay though. Left a child behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how do you know him?
He dated my sister for like 5 years.
Okay, that's not Courtney, right?
No.
Who's Courtney?
Oh my god. That was the girl who the fight was over about.
Okay, yeah. Because he just brought up Courtney to me. Now, is she the mother of his child?
No.
Oh, well, that's good, right? All right, so let me say Courtney. He's telling me he was well loved. Who would be like, so his name was Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Who's, I want to say like Freddie or Frederick or Fred.
That's his dad.
Not together with the mom though?
No.
Because he's showing me like a separation there.
Yes.
I'm trying to ask him what, like, his, the baby, he's not even telling me if it's a boy or a girl or anything. He's really into this cutting the hair thing, though. Oh, he's showing me a little girl now. I want to say it's like Abigail or Abby or Addie.
Yes. Addie.
It's Addie?
Addison.
Okay. He was a good dad. He was a good dad. Now, does your sister hold anything against him? Because I'm going to say no for him to come through. Or at least he doesn't.
Their relationship wasn't he was very controlling with my sister.
Okay.
She hasn't told anything in details, but I know that he wasn't so great to her.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't make me feel that way.
No.
In talking to me now. Was he older than your sister? Or
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because he doesn't. He's just coming. I'm not saying your sister's lying or anything
no,
at all.
no.
But what I'm saying is he's coming to me very calm, like he's a great dad. He's a good person.
Yeah.
But for him to reach out to you, you're in contact with his mother then?
I have her on Facebook.
Oh, you're friends with her? Yeah, but how about like?
I mean, I haven't talked to her. I mean, if we see each other, we'll say hi. It's not like I talk to her every day, you know what I mean, type of thing. Like, if we're, like,
So how do you know she's looking for signs then? I just don't want to open up something with her that...
Actually, we went to a Maureen Hancock thing. They were there, and me and my sisters were there, and that was when because he actually came through there to Maureen to them.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that.
Okay.
To her, Dawn. I'm friends with his sisters on Facebook, and they...
So this isn't going to hurt your sister. He doesn't want to hurt your sister is what he's saying to me.
I don't think this would hurt my sister.
Okay, so just make sure that you mentioned to her first that he did come through.
Yeah.
Who would be Melanie? Megan?
Yeah, Megan. That's his sister.
All right, well, he's also talking about a Melanie.
I don't know, Melanie.
Did he have step family? I feel like there's step family.
Oh, yes.
Who's Chad?
His brother.
Okay. Because I feel like there's step family. And then there's a K name.
Do you want me to say it?
No, well, he's trying to show me somebody I know, but I forgot her name. I don't know if it's Casey or something, but yeah, just tell me it.
Kelsey.
Okay. And how about Jay or Jason? Could be step. Could be a good friend.
I feel like there is a Jason within their big group, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't put a face to it right now.
And now he's bringing up a B initial too. Brittany.
Yes.
And who would that be?
His sister.
Okay. Can you just tell his mom he's talking about some sort of ornament that she had made for him.
Okay.
So I don't know what that's about. I feel like she's including him still. Yes. Even though he's passed. He's still loved, he's still missed.
Yes.
So he wants to he's telling me the only reason I'm here is for you to he doesn't want to hurt your sister.
Mm-hmm.
But he just wants his mom to know that he's seeing what she's doing to keep him alive.
Okay.
And especially that ornament. Whatever that ornament is, I feel like that's to keep him alive, and that means a lot. He's talking about he met these guys or something, or he met a group, or he brought a group or something. Did your uncle ride a bicycle?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because all of a sudden he just came up with a bicycle. I'm like, what are you doing? This one's got a motorcycle, this one's got a bicycle. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, just tell her I'm here with my bicycle. Who has his bicycle?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It actually might be in my dad's garage, for all I know.
Yeah, because
I'm not really sure.
He's like doing this to the bicycle, like dusting it off. So I think maybe the bike is not being used, or it's just somewhere. And
No,
he's like,
it's not being used, no.
They didn't get rid of it.
I don't think so.
Okay, because it's like dusted off, let's go. Like he's... I don't know if he kept a clean bike or not. Was he like bald-headed too?
Yeah, he would...
Shave it? Character. He's a character. But anyway, he's saying that he should never have gone or met somebody, or however this transpired, him getting shot. He should never have been there. Like that should never have happened. He should have never left his daughter. And he's saying to me now that if he ever hurt your sister or anybody in the family, he's sorry. I don't think he really feels like he did anything, but he wants to acknowledge that he is sorry if he did hurt anyone. And actually just came over and kissed you on the forehead. He's just saying thank you for passing on the messages. That ornament thing is really key for some reason. I don't know if maybe Maureen mentioned it to him, but for some reason maybe maybe the mother didn't get it. I don't know, or maybe it's new. But that ornament is like the key thing he wants to say.
Okay. I'll let them know.
Your uncle with this bicycle. So did he ride his bike to your house? Is that how he got around? Did he not drive? Yeah, because he's telling me it. Yeah. He's a character. Do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
Did he know this boyfriend?
He doesn't.
Yeah, well, he's watching this boyfriend. I'm going to tell you why I feel like he is like a dad, a brother, a godfather, an uncle. I just feel like he is like, but he's putting on like this very protective mode where I'm watching him.
Yeah.
Like, he is going to take care of you. He is going to protect you. He really wants you to watch for the eagles, watch for the hawks. He's showing me another bird, but I have no idea what it is.
Another what?
A bird.
Oh,
And he's laughing at do the eyes bother you on the bird?
The eyes?
Yeah, like what?
Everything about the freaking bird.
Because he's telling me something about the eyes of a bird. And I don't know what did he have like some sort of bird thing?
My Uncle Ted did.
It was like a bird?
He had a bird. My Uncle Ted had a bird.
Was it something with the eyes, wrong with the eyes? Or did you feel like the eye? Something with the eyes.
All right, hold on. His name was Popeye.
Okay. Oh, maybe that's it. Because he's talking about the bird eyes. Something with the eye on the bird.
I don't know.
Did he have a patch? No, it's not that he just said. He said, try again. He said, try again, darling. I like that. Yeah, no, something about or maybe you're going to see a bird, like with something wrong with the eye. I don't know. He's almost like antagonizing you.
Send demented birds my way.
He's like antagonizing you about this almost like.
Yeah.
Do you have something? Do you have something of his in your car? Because he's saying he wants to be taken with you, or he is being taken with you, or you are. He's either telling me you take him with you, or he wants you to take him with you. Do you have something of his with you?
In my car?
Yes.
It's ashes.
In your car? Oh.
I had a bracelet made with ashes in it and I put it on my rear view.
Okay, well that's what he's talking about then. Because he's telling me he goes everywhere, like you take him with you. Okay, so then that's what he's acknowledging. It's just his way of letting you know he's with you. And I can tell you he's got a lot of love for you. He mentioned other people, but I'm going to tell you why. It's like you. And I don't know if that's how it really was.
It was.
But I feel like it's like,
yeah. Was me and him.
He wants you to know that bond is never broken. And he is so sorry that he left. He didn't want to leave you. He didn't want to leave. He wants you to know that he looks out for you when he watches you. He just said to me, a bird is going to almost hit your window. Yeah, and that's going to be his sign that for you to really know, like, wow, he is here. I feel like you're going to be with your boyfriend, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like he wants to warn him. Yeah, he's very protective.
Yeah,
very protective. Like, and it's so funny because he's over here he's like in shape. So I don't know if he was always in shape, but whenever you remember him in shape, like he's standing here like, yeah. And he wants you to make sure he knows that that's him. He wants to know if you want to ask him anything.
Oh, I don't even know.
He says, don't tell me you love me, I know. He's kind of like very, he goes from like being humorous to wanting to like do that to just wanting to like hold you and make sure you're okay, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I know there was assumptions that his neighbors in his apartment had like something to do with his death or if they knew or anything.
No.
They didn't know. He's
doing this. And when they do this to me, it's self-inflicted. It's me. I did it. There's nobody else to blame. It was me. And it wasn't purposeful. I don't feel like he did it on purpose. He makes me... But he is apologetic. He is apologetic. He didn't want to die. I don't feel like I feel like he had some issues, though. I feel like he wasn't... he just went like this. You have to put that in there? I feel like he had some issues. I don't feel like he always made right choices. But I'm going to tell you what, the man standing before me is a
good
wonderful man.
And that's what I try to do. Like, I try to, like,
Wonderful
tell
man.
stories about him, but then it makes him sound crazy. And, like,
No.
people must think I'm crazy for being so in love with this man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But he
You're
was
not.
such a good
I can
uncle.
tell you, he may have had demons, but what's standing before me is a great guy. So the demons are no longer with him anymore. He's on the other side. He's happy. He's in heaven. He's at peace. So the man I see before me is the man that you love. You know, I don't even feel like with his demons you ever swayed your love for him. But I am going to tell you,
Not the
he
least
is...
bit.
I can... When you tell a story and they're like, well, your uncle was a jerk. Play that for him then. Your uncle is a great man. Because I have many people stand before me that are not so great. Even though they've made it to heaven, your uncle is terrific. He is terrific. And I see the goodness all in him. I really do. I see the protective mode come out that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But I see that too. Because all of a sudden we go all like big. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Who's
There was one
this?
time, it was actually the last 4th of July, he was alive for. And my sister had a bruise on her leg. And so my dad was teasing her, what did Sean, her boyfriend, Sean beat you up? And Taryn's like, oh yeah, like joking around my sister. Yeah, he beat me up, blah, blah, blah. So my Uncle Matt actually believed him. And he's looking at my dad. He's like, I'll get him. Want me to do it? I'll do it.
You know what? That's the protective mode. And again, like he's saying, he's not innocent. But this is a great man. So tell the stories. Tell the stories. He likes that you tell the stories. He likes that you take him with him. He loves that tattoo, though. I mean,
He does.
loves it. Loves it. I mean, I think it's terrific myself.
Yeah.
I think that's terrific. I mean, what a better way to honor somebody in their own handwriting a note to you. And then to come and have him say that to you, first thing. You know, he is fine. He is fine. You know, when you leave here, know that he is fine, sweetheart. He is. He's good. Do you want to ask him anything, or?
Is he with my Uncle Ted?
Yes.
Is my Uncle Ted okay?
Mhm.
I never hear from him, ever.
Yeah. What do you mean, like
So-
signs?
Not even just signs, but I've gone to mediums and he's just never come through, and he's had his demons too, so
Yeah.
I was always afraid.
He's fine. He's fine. Whoops. No, he's fine. No, I was going to see if he wanted me to write something, and he just said no. That just to let you know he's fine. They're together. I really think this was, I have to tell you, Kyle pushed his way through, but this is all about your uncle.
Yeah.
And he's letting you know everyone's fine. Your grandmother, everyone's fine. He just wanted to acknowledge you. So did he come through from Maureen, or was this before he passed, or?
He didn't come out. No, I didn't get reading from
Well, that's like a big group, though.
Yeah,
right?
it's huge, so not everyone
Those are
gets-
hard. Those are
He's
hard.
come through to me a couple of times. Run with Roland Compton.
Oh, yes, I love Roland.
I actually have a purple paper,
Yes, yep.
and it pretty much said the same thing as you said. Like, it was, I tried to get to the telephone, but I couldn't make it. It all changed very quickly. I know that you guys are worried about me, but you don't have to worry anymore. And I know what you guys think, that it was on purpose, but it was really just an accident.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm okay. I love you.
Yeah, and he is. And it was an accident. It was self-inflicted. There's no one else to blame but himself.
right.
But it wasn't purposeful. He didn't want to kill himself.
Right.
And it's sad because I've sat across from people that I have
have to
told
say,
that.
it
But
was-
in his case, it is not. It is not. And he's sorry that he hurt you. Yeah, he's over there. If you feel don't get scared. The energy when it's one-on-one is really usually strong. So he's on the side of you. So you might feel tingly. You might feel all of a sudden like really warm. You might feel cold. That's him. Don't be afraid. I mean, unless you get hit in the head, because
My head goes like this.
yeah, I mean, I'll videotape that myself and be like, holy.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, they do move things sometimes in here, but I was doing a reading for somebody and the person drowned, and I was like, he drowned, and all of a sudden the water bubble started like me.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, knock it off. Yeah, no. He's good, sweetheart. He's good. Is there anything else going on in your life that you want to talk about or anything like that? I can pull cards if you want.
How about
Or
school?
okay, let me pull the cards for that. Are you going to school for something?
I am.
Okay. He says he's just gonna hang around.
Okay.
Kyle has left, just to let you know.
Okay.
The only one here, and actually your grandmother's still here,
Okay.
but everyone else is kind of.
I know, I always feel so bad because it's like, oh, like I miss my gram, and me and my Uncle Ted were really close too. We would talk every day on the phone for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I was young when he passed. He's already gonna be 11 years this year. So I was 12 when he passed away. And that really hit me hard. That was like my big first loss that was really close to me. So I actually have a tattoo for him too, but
your uncle's making him feel like he's the one though. Like,
he is, but this is what I'm saying. Like, now that my Uncle Matt has passed, I almost feel guilty because I don't think about them as much.
That's okay. That's normal. That's all normal stuff. It's just, I mean, I lost my mother. And of course, she was the one in my mind all the time. And I can't see them. Like, I can see your loved ones. I mean, I see your uncle clear as day in front of me. Now he's doing something with like a mustache. He just all of a sudden he has a mustache now. He went from having no hair to a mustache, like a weird one.
Sometimes he would
Like
have
young. He's younger now too. He's freaking
yeah,
me
that's
out.
what he had when he was young.
He's freaking me out. But anyway, he's looking at me like making a smirk.
Bring this mullet too.
I can't. He's got like this weird looking mustache right now. Oh, and I feel like he's got like a wave going on. I don't know. I'm all whatever.
He was crazy. He had belly shirts and everything.
Yeah, he's just he's standing with no shirt on, and I'm like,
That's him. That's
But I still see the tattoos on his arms though.
Yeah.
On both arms, he's got tattoos. I can see that now.
Does he have anything for my dad?
What do you mean, a message? He said, wait.
Oh God. Let me turn the page.
But it's normal. It is normal. He says that your dad misses him.
He does.
Were they the closest?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's saying he misses them. But he still hangs out with them. Did he like watch TV with them? And he just, yeah, because he's saying he still watches TV with them. That's what he just said to me. Yeah, he just said I watch TV with him still. I'm still there. So, but like I said, and then I lost my daughter, and of course my daughter's on my mind more than my mother. It's normal. That's normal. They know that, like, that's why they made the appearance that they did. They know. You have nothing to ever feel guilty about. They want you to have this one. That's a good one. That's okay, Michael. So what exactly did you want to know about school? The cards are better when we have a conversation.
Okay. So,
The medium is better when you just don't say nothing and let me give you everything.
okay, so I've been in school since I've got out of high school, going toward, like, doing my I was at BCC. That's maybe my uncle joking around with the dog. He loves dogs.
Are you afraid of dogs?
No.
I'm just going to let
Just
this one out.
Yeah.
Just one. The other one, but this one's having a hard time. I don't know what he's doing. Might be your uncle antagonizing him.
He probably is.
No, not you. All right, you can come. You can come. Not you when you bite.
Oh, hi.
They don't bite. The other one does. Even like that. Okay, so you've been going to school.
Yep. So I applied to Rick right from high school, and I got accepted. I just didn't go there because I didn't see the sense of spending more money when I could just take the same classes at BCC.
Okay.
For my prereqs. So I graduated from BCC, and then I transferred to Rick to finish up the few prereqs that wouldn't transfer, and I applied for the ultrasound program there.
Okay.
This past summer is when I had applied, and I had like the meeting with the head directors and everything like that, and it's very competitive. They only take 7 students every year. So come September, I found out that I was chosen as the alternate, where if someone had given up their spot for this January, I would be in.
Okay.
But because there was no spot given up, I'm guaranteed for next January.
Okay.
For the program. So I just am nervous about that. And
So you just want to know whether the schooling situation will work itself out in your favor.
Right.
Okay.
And just like, because obviously it's a 40-hour program, like, I'm not going to be able to work as much. Like, will I be freaking screwed with money? Like, am I going to be stressed out and not
So what I'm going to
do
ask
good?
them is well, you definitely have Archangel Michael on your side because he fell right out. But I'm going to do the cards, and I'm just going to ask them whether the schooling situation is going to be okay. I'll ask that first, and then we can ask about the finances. Sorry,
That's okay.
she just wants love all the time. Yeah, you'll have to text me and let me know who Toby belongs to, poor thing.
I know. Who knows? It could be.
I feel like you're going to say it, and somebody's going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what's going to happen.
That's probably what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call my dad after this, and
Yeah.
but he has a terrible memory, so I can call my aunt. She'll probably remember. Because my Uncle Ted was one. He always had a dog, all the time.
Okay, don't go by what they say. So your mom,
Okay.
you get along with her?
Yes.
Okay, are you living with her?
No.
Does she help you?
Yes.
Okay, because this is her. This shows her. I feel like, I don't know what she helps you with, but I feel like things are going to kind of feel like they're out of control for a little while. It could be financially, it could be with the schooling. I feel like it's going to get to the point where you're going to be like, oh my God, you know, what am I going to do? This ain't going to work out for me, and blah, 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 blah. Rely on her. But then I do feel it's going to work out okay. But it's not going to be easy you getting there. No. But she's going to have to help you. She, like, is the center card.
Yeah.
So, Bella! I don't want her to hurt you. So, she'll scratch your arms all up. Bella, all right. Come on, Belle. Get down. Here, play with this toy for a little bit. So I feel like your mom, hey! I'll be fighting. Get over here. I feel like, I'm not a normal medium. This is my chaos. Hey! So, I'm going to say that, how does your mom help you now? Is it financially or just?
No, she just helps me with pretty much anything that I ask.
Okay, so I have a feeling she's going to be key.
Yeah.
Because I feel like things.
She's even helped me with schoolwork in the past.
Okay, because I feel like things are going to get out of control. And then you're going to have to rely on her a lot. Okay. But then I feel like you are going to get everything you want. Okay. So whatever you want, what do you want to be? Like a tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get that. Let me just ask. Stop it. I'm just gonna ask. So how many more years should you have? Like one? If you go in January.
All I have left is the program, and that's 16 months.
Okay. So then you would graduate, right? Because that's what I'm going to ask.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to graduate on time. And in the field that you want. Oh, they want you to have this one. Yes. So you will graduate on time. So I'm going to say they're making me feel like, do you have a job lined up already?
No.
Do they help you line up a job?
A lot of times.
Because I feel like you're going to get out of school and you're going to go right to work.
Because obviously you do clinicals, so a lot of the times they'll hire right after. Like if you have a clinical and they like you, then they'll hire you once after you
Okay, yeah, because they're making me feel like you're going to, so you're not going to go in September, you're going in January?
Yeah.
And how long is that?
16 months. So it would be
Because they're showing me like
2020.
May.
Yeah.
They're showing me like the springtime, so either April, May, or June.
I would graduate in May of 2020.
Okay, so that's what's going to end up happening. So there's definitely not going to be a spot in September for you? Or there's still...
That's still because it's 16 months and only 7 students are allowed, so that group of students would still already be in school. They wouldn't choose the next group until January.
Okay, because this is springtime, so...
And that's when I would graduate.
So now you're going to be working with people, right? Have you thought about doing anything with the animals?
I haven't, no.
Because they show me you working with animals.
Really?
So I don't know exactly what you're going to do. Mm. What do you do now for work?
I'm a PCA. So a lady that has MS, I help her clean her house, take her appointments, all that kind of jazz.
Where is that? Where is she?
She lives in Fall River.
That's nice of you. I have MS too.
Do you do? Aww.
Yeah, you're gonna do something with animals.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, and
Not birds.
it doesn't mean, No, I feel like something at like you're gonna laugh, but I feel like a zoo.
A freaking zoo.
I feel like working at a zoo or working like at some kind of like Busch Gardens or something. And again, this doesn't mean it's anytime soon. They're not going to give me a time frame, but I feel like ultimately you're going to do stuff with animals. You're going to work with the animals.
Because ultimately, like, all I've ever said I want to do is sonograms, the, like, OBGYN side of it. Like, just pregnancy related. Like, obviously, when school, you're going to learn
Well,
all
that
the
would be the
aspects
babies.
of it.
That would be the babies. But you're going to go into animals. I'm assuming they have that for animals, too.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I feel like you're going to, like, yeah. Because they're showing me the kids and babies. But then I'm seeing animals.
So funny.
So, I mean, it's something you may not even be thinking about like that. I'll tell you what, I went to Roland because I can't read myself, and he told me something, and I was like, yeah, okay. All right, Roland. And then I was like, okay. And then 5 years later, it all turned, I was like, and I said, Roland, you're not going to believe this. And I told him what happened. I said, you are not going to believe this. And he's like, what? And I said, oh my God. And he's like, I told you. And I'm like, but it's hard because I can't read myself. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to do something with the animals. So maybe
like in that aspect?
Yes.
So, but like if I'm doing something with the babies and something with the animals, do I have two jobs? Like,
no, I feel like it's going to start off as like with children.
Okay.
They're showing me the beginning is children. Kids, I even don't feel like it's just going to be OBG. I feel like it'll be like children, kids, maybe working, or maybe they're showing me you working in a children's hospital, or like women
that
and
is
infants.
a clinical.
Oh, okay, but then you're going to move over to animals. Do you like animals?
I mean, I do some animals.
Well, hopefully not the birds.
I don't particularly like.
I feel like it's going to be like. I'll be honest with you. I see like a zoo. I see like a zoo, and it's funny because I read somebody the other day. And they're going to school to be a cardiologist. I said, have you ever thought about doing the animals? And she looked at, he brought his mother, and he looked at the mother, and he goes, did you tell her that? And she's like, no. And he said, yeah, that he was going to specialize to work at Tufts with the animals. But he started off doing it for the humans. And I was like, holy moly. I'm like, really? I said, well, that was quick. But I really feel that way. I feel like you'll have to do a little bit more studying because they are showing you learning more, being a student again. Yeah. So I feel like you'll be a student, not for long.
I'm off right now because I finished all my prereq, so all I have left is the program.
Yeah.
So right now I'm not even in school, technically, because I finished all that I could up until the program.
Yeah, I just want to see if they can give you something about your life. Like, let me just see, like, I want to see if they give you like some time frame would be good for the animals. But no, I see that.
Is my uncle still here?
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask him something after.
I will tell you what, it's just showing that you're sore. So even if you get like a hiccup or something, don't worry about it. Don't dwell on it. You are going to soar, honey. I mean, I feel like you're going to soar. Yeah. What do you want to ask him? He's all ears.
What about my niece?
He says he can't tell you anything. Is there something going on?
It's just so funny because we call her Matilda.
Okay.
Her name's Penelope, but we call her Matilda because she is literally my Uncle Matt in baby form.
Okay.
She was born prematurely. She was 2 pounds.
Okay.
So she'll be 1 in May.
Okay. He's saying he can't elaborate on anything with her.
No? Okay.
He is trying to help her. I will tell you this. When you drive, he's always with you. I mean, always. I don't know if you feel him.
I seriously, sometimes I don't pay attention, and I'm like, I should have just got killed right now.
Because he's telling me, like, I have to stay with, because he's just said to me, I'm with her a lot, meaning the baby. And then he's like, but I'm always with her when she drives. Just like that, and that attitude.
Well, he's in my car, so technically is.
But no, I mean, I think that what you're saying about the accidents, I think he may be actually helping you.
Yeah.
He's funny. No, I can pull the cards if you want to ask something about her. I mean,
she's
they don't
doing
like to
fine.
touch on health things.
Yeah.
If I was you, if she's doing fine, then he will look out for her. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your grandmother, they're all looking out for her, but I don't think I would touch on it. Just leave it be. You know? Yeah, what's your boyfriend's name?
AJ.
What is it?
AJ.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask about them because he's like, ask about the boyfriend. I'll tell you what, he doesn't like you having a boyfriend.
Because I'm his little baby girl.
He does not like that at all. And he's over here like trying to touch my cards, and I'm like, get out, because he's like, no, let me.
Oh my god.
Because I don't want him to influence the cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long you been with Adrian?
I started hanging out with him, maybe almost 2 years ago. He didn't ask me out until October, so it'd be 2 years.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
I see all good cards. I mean, he's like trying to touch them. Do you have like 3 people you really trust and that are really close to you?
I have my 2 sisters. Maybe my mom, too. I don't know what. Or AJ and my 2 sisters. Or is it friends?
No,
I don't
it's
know.
women.
Women?
It's not any men, it's women. It's all women.
I would definitely say for sure my 2 sisters and my mom. 3 top women in my life.
Are you close? Where you trust them? You have a connection? Okay. Are you, what I'm getting from the cards is that, are you, like, they're talking about you, like, your self-esteem.
Right now?
Yeah.
I've gained 40 pounds and I hate myself for it.
Okay. They're talking about your self-esteem, and you not liking what you see in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
But I almost feel like this will snowball for you.
A snowball?
It will snowball for you.
What does that mean?
Like, in other words, it starts off as, okay, well, you feel you've gained weight, but now it's bothering you.
Yeah.
But then it can start making you more depressed and think less of yourself.
Okay.
So it's going to snowball out is what they're telling me. So I just feel like you can't let that happen. Because they're showing me you like out of control and then getting off course. But I feel like take a stand now if that's something, okay, well, look, I want to lose weight. I want to, you look fine to me. But I feel like these 3 women are going to rally around you and try to help you. Do they tell you that you've gained weight or?
I'll mention it to them and say like, oh, like, such a freaking cow now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sit there and cry about it, but it bothers me.
But do they tell you, no, you're not, and blah, blah, blah?
They're just like, oh, shut up, you look fine, type of thing. Like,
just be careful. Because they're showing me that can snowball. It's almost like, because I want to talk about your relationship, and they just wanted to bring this up.
Okay.
And how about, do you have dreams?
I never remember my dreams, but I wake up knowing I had a dream, and I just can never remember it.
Okay. Because I feel like you're going to have a dream. And it's going to be very, very real. Like, you're going to feel like it's it's almost going to be a warning dream of something that's upcoming. Because they're telling you to pay attention to the dream.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever this dream is, you need to pay attention. Now, is there somebody in your life that you need to forgive? Because they're talking about that too. They're like going to different things. Okay. So who do you need to forgive?
My cousin.
Okay. Can you tell me why, or do you not want to tell me why?
He and I are really close. He's the closest age out of all my cousins, him and I. We were always close. We were more like siblings. We were always together, and he ended up starting to date one of actually a good friend of mine that I was hanging out with at the time. And she didn't allow him to talk to me because I was in love with him. My cousin. Psychotic. So he didn't talk to me for over 2 years. He just texted me last week wanting me to go to his wedding in October. And it's like, I'm not the type of person to be fake and go to a wedding and try to pretend to be happy for a couple that's did me so wrong.
You need to
But
forgive.
he's my cousin, so it's hard. It's just hard.
You need to forgive him. Yeah, you need to forgive. I should say them, I guess, but you need to forgive. Because you've got the forgiveness card, which is you need to forgive. So are you going to the wedding or no?
I don't know.
Do you
He
want
wants me to. And it's just like, okay, so you've had over 2 years to think about it and like, oh, I was wrong. I should talk to Logan. But now that your wedding's around the corner, like I said this to him straight to him. I said, it makes me feel like you just want a card with money at your wedding.
And what did he say?
That's not true.
Did he reach out to you and tell you I want you to come to the wedding? Do you want me to ask? Would you want me to see what they say?
Sure.
It may not be what you want to hear. But they are, I feel like you need to forgive them. That doesn't mean you have to. I forgive a lot of people in my life. And as you get older, you're going to learn this. Sometimes you forgive them for yourself. It doesn't mean I'm going to be a friend. It doesn't mean we're going to hang out. But I do forgive you.
Right.
Have a good life.
And that's what I told him, like, things aren't ever going to be the same. I'll always have this in the back of my head of how you made me
He just hit
feel.
you in the head. Always a little bit. Oh, you got to take your uncle with you when you go.
I am. He's always with me when I'm driving.
Hey, I'm talking to you and you just went. I'm like,
Oh, it's so
God,
funny.
he's killing me. All right. What's his name? Your cousin's name?
Isaiah. It's just like he's tried to approach me and say I'm sorry.
It says
and
no.
Says don't forgive him.
No, it says forgive him,
Oh.
but don't go.
Don't go.
I feel like if you go, things will not. Here's what they're telling me: forgive him, but do not go. I feel like if you go, it's just gonna lead to something else, more turmoil.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody will say something, maybe there'll be somebody whispering. So they're saying to forgive him, but do not go. But I mean, you have free will. They're just advising you. They're saying to take care of you, push that aside, is kind of what this card is. So that means do not go. But you can go if you want to go. I thought it was going to say yes, because they're telling you to forgive him.
Right.
But what they're trying to say is forgive him for you.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, I forgive you. I just can't make it to the wedding. You know, I've got so much going on. I wish you well. And move on. So, yeah.
Right.
So that's no. So that makes it easier. But again, you don't have to listen to the cards. I mean, the cards are the cards. I mean, sometimes I'll pull a few cards in the morning